Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Old Try Hard Game with me, Roll Cage TV. You know, they say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which is not a lot of talent and also not a lot of fatherhood. Today, as I'm streaming this, is Father's Day here in the U.S. and other places around the world. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, that's long gone. But it's never too early to start preparing for next year's Father's Day. So, you know, you can go find cheap clip-on ties now. And, because that's what fathers want for Father's Day. They want clip-on ties and riding mowers, but you probably can't afford a riding mower. So, at least that's what I'm told. I'm not a father, so I don't know. Anyway. So, I already got the thing delivered. Once we deliver this, we are done with all the tasks on both maps. I can show you this if I exit this screen and pull this up. Look at the tasks. This is the last task, order for logs, and no other tasks have popped up yet. Maybe if I do a contract, one will. All the tasks, all the contests. There are contracts that need to be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. Okay, so there's a little more than half the contracts to do. I don't know if they're busy ones or easy ones. I know I did a bunch of difficult ones. Oh, one thing I do need to do is refuel. I've got a half a tank with me, so that will get me far enough to get this contract done, and then either get more fuel to me or there was a fuel station I could have stopped at, a little out of my way, but could have stopped at, not too far from the gateway, but I'm good. If I get to a trailer store, this one convenient thing about this trailer is I can drop this trailer and the logs won't fall out. It's a very big convenient. They won't unpack. I can unhitch the trailer, go get a fuel trailer, refuel. But if I need to, I can bring the Brigadier over here to the fuel tank. I use that as a mobile fueling station. That's better than having, I will sometimes get some scout fuel trailers and distribute them about if I need more fueling spots, but usually there's either enough trailer stores or garages around where I can refuel. Let's make this a little lighter. I mean, it's starting to get dark. That's a little better. I am playing on quote-unquote easy mode. I'm not playing a hard mode game. So, although it is very time-consuming because I am playing a restricted blind 100% plus playthrough. If you want to know what all that means, you can, it's all described in the YouTube description in the doobly-doo. I don't have a place. I should have some kind of thing you can put in this Twitch. So if you stop by Twitch, you don't know what the whole deal is. I should have a command on Twitch you can run that'll just paste the entire thing and what it all means. I'm not sure what I would call it though. Snow rules or something like that. Yeah, snow rules. And people could type it in and it would list exactly everything that's in the, except the problem is I list things with bullet points and you can't list bullet points in yeah, it would have to link to another Google Doc somewhere. You can't list bullet points in a Twitch. It doesn't recognize new line characters. if I fed it a new line character, like an ASCII or Unicode new line character, would it recognize that and give you a new line, or would it just think, okay, that means start a new chat? I mean, that would be fine too. It's a lot of bullet points. They're all short, but it's, you know, a half a dozen bullet points or something. Go into more details on the restrictions. But if you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. You'll have all the spoilers though. If you watch on Twitch, Twitch is usually about a month or so ahead. I'm not turning there. See, I didn't put the dot far enough from the intersection. I knew which direction I was going. Okay, now I know where I'm turning. I'm turning right here. And this is it. Big day. Big day. The last of the what episode is this actually? Let me tap a button that will tell me, because I can't read it on the bottom of my thing. It is episode 83. Good old episode 83. And I finally finished all the tasks. Great. Now I can, let's stop this engine at least. Fuel. Great, cheese. Now I can restore everything here and run the household as it should be. Here's your reward. Okay. That's decent money. I did this one thing. It took me so long. It took me like 4 hours plus. And I got 6,500 for it. And I had to drag bricks out of the water, and oh, it was terrible. This was easy, and I got twice as much for it. Over twice as much. Almost 3 times as much. All right. Accept. Hit the accept button. Now, I'm going to actually look. See what they tell me. What percentage am I done here? They're telling me I'm 86% done, which is meaningless. But 86% done on episode 80. What did I say the episode was? 83? So if I can keep up this pace, I'll be done in under 100 episodes, which is what I'm really hoping to do. If I keep flapping my jaws, though, that won't happen. Okay, what's next? I'm prepared to do logs. I might as well do some logging. Where's logging contracts? None of these are logging contracts. Here we go. Medium logs, long logs, and wooden planks. Okay, well, I can take, I mean, I got wooden framing sites here. I can get wooden planks. Only one medium log. I got medium logs here, I think on a temporary basis. Maybe there's only permanent medium logs. Yeah, there's only permanent medium logs, okay. But I got a lot of wooden framing sites. This one? Yeah. So 2 wooden framing sites, long logs I have to go get from the place I was just at, and then 1 medium log. And there's no place to get medium logs on this site. So I need a medium log and a long log, which I can't get together. Yeah, but I maybe can. Sneaky way. I can tow the medium log trailer behind. Hear me out now. If I tow the medium log trailer behind me, I can detach the long log trailer after I get it loaded, attach the medium log trailer, load up the medium log trailer, go back and winch it all together. And there's no way anything's going to go wrong, right? The alternative is to take a truck with a bed, but then I'm only bringing 2 planks back unless I double overload it to bring the medium logs. I am done breaking these things up into breaking the logs down and unloaded and taking more than one. Where does this need to go? Oh, it needs to go to Black Badger. Well, the logs are in Black Badger. The temporary logs are in Black Badger. I don't know if there's wooden planks still in Black Badger. If there is, I don't think there's any framing sites left. Wooden framing sites. I don't think there's any framing sites left. Oh, there is. 1, 2. Oh, so I didn't do all the framing sites. 3. Oh, there's plenty of. I thought I did all the. I missed the logging ones. Okay, well, I'm set up for logging now, so I'm going to do this. I'm just going to transfer the other map. And the other Zix, is it carrying something? It is carrying. See, I'm so tempted to take the 4 planks and 3 medium logs with me, but I won't. This Zix has the sideboard semi. So this Zix will have to make it somehow back to the garage or a trailer store to sell that semi. But that's pretty easy to do. There is no semi. Is there a semi medium log? This guy's gonna come refuel somebody anyway. I could just drag the Wrangler behind me with the medium logs, or not the Wrangler, the I want to look at the trailers. Oh, no trailers available for this truck at all, so it's not even going to give me the list. Do I have the... Oh, and I don't have that other truck out here. Where's the other truck? Is it here? The Apache's here. Oh, it must be in the other garage. The Brigadier. Yes, the Brigadier is here. Okay, that's cool. This would be the one. He could take a medium log and 2 wooden planks at the same time. But it depends on where it has to go. If it's a difficult place to go, if it's not the truck to do it, I'd be taking the other. Yeah, I'd be taking the other Zix, or 2 of the Zix. That's the trailer store right there. I just passed. So used to the other map now. Okay. Trailer store. It'll show me ones I can't actually buy. I just want to look at the logging ones. log trailer. That's the medium log trailer. And it's just a trailer. So I could take 1 medium logs and 2 wooden planks. Depends on where they need to go. Double logging semi-trailer. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Because I only need 1 medium log. Is there another logging truce? That's long and short. Yeah, I think that's it for the maintenance trailer. And the foldable logging trailer. And then there's the front end, back end. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use this truck. Because I do want a truck that I can load. Hi, bro. How's it going, VX? Thanks for stopping by. Were you here the other day? See, it doesn't take much watching in order to get highlights, message highlighted, and that is a good way for me to notice it. When it goes out on YouTube, does it get, how am I? How are you? I take it you're playing on you've got a keyboard that's got some sticky keys or something. Yeah, hearts out to you too. I'm doing good. I'm playing SnowRunner for 6 hours today. I got a late start. This is only the 2nd hour. Yeah, I'm always doing good when I'm playing SnowRunner for a long time. Yesterday I played for 3 hours. Today I'm playing for 6 hours. Okay, everything is on this map. So let's bring the other trucks back. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. I do want to bring this out because I might need this for fuel. Global map is what I want. I want to come here and I need both I went on the wrong map. Global map. Here's where I wanted to go. They're not in the garage. Okay. That's the one with the semi-trailer. I just have to get it back to the garage, park it. I'm not going to use the semi-trailer. I'm going to use the hitch medium log trailer and take 2 wood framing from someplace farther away and then 2 more wood framing after I dump the logs off. Or wood framing. So you've got, what trailer is this with you? Sideboard semi, yeah, okay, so that's what I want to switch to here. So the plan is take this guy back, sell the trailer. I mean, I could just drop off the trailer here, but it's not really going to be a place that's convenient. You were just playing SnowRunner. You left the game a few minutes ago, and you couldn't get enough fix. You had to go watch somebody play that's even worse than you are. I'm not insinuating that you're bad. Sorry, that didn't come out right. And you had to watch someone that's terrible help you feel better about your own gameplay. Okay, I want to get to the trailer store so I can get this trailer back. I don't like leaving trailers out in the field if it's easy enough to get rid of them. So this one's easy enough to get rid of. So I'll take this back and then I'll drive the other one back over to where it was and then get to fuel station. I mean, I might go to the same logging station. I might go to a different one because they both have a lot of logs there. Like some of them have 9, some of them have... Oh, actually, that's right. The 9 means total logs, not loads. Okay, so that station I went to now might almost be done with logs. I should... If I only need 1 more long logs, I should take it from them, because then I don't have to worry about that logging station anymore. Let's look at that station, actually. No, that's the wrong map. That one. This logging station. How many long logs do they have left? They have no long logs left. They only have medium logs. So I can't take my long logs from there anyway. And where is... I didn't open up the contract. I'm going to go ahead and deliver it. That's not the one. That's the one. Activate. Okay. Ah, the weather station. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Is there a framing site near there? There is a framing site here. Is that actually near there? That's eventually where I want to go. I can't mark it now. There's a framing site here. There's a framing site here. But this log station is now out of logs. Long logs. It does have 2 loads of medium logs. So I can get medium logs here. Yeah, I might want to come back through the gateway. I got fuel there. Get medium logs here. Get 1 wooden framing. Drop off. Come back to another framing site. And that one's not easy to get to. Yeah, so I'm going to start them both. Here's a log station to get long logs. We got 2 loads of long logs. So the 1 trailer is going to come back. Oh, that's a terrible one to get to. Where's the rest of the log stations? That's also terrible to get to. That's not a great one to get to, but I could get there from the garage. If I go back, sell the trailer, pick up another one. But it's not easy to get to even from the garage. They don't put these logging stations in great places, do they? It's actually one of the easier ones to get to from the garage. Oh, that's a permanent one. I can't go there. They only have medium. Okay, this looks like where I'm going to get the long logs here. It's a short diversion. Get the long logs there. And then over to the weather station. So this is going to be the Blue Baron. Picking up the long logs here. And is it easier to get there through the gateway? Probably. Yeah. And then the pink lady will also come through the gateway. Pick up medium logs here. 1 load of wooden, or 2 wooden planks. I need 4, right? Yeah. So 1 load of wooden planks. Drop those off and then come back to, I guess here. This is going to be a difficult place to get to. How do I even get there? I'm going to have to get there eventually because I'm committed to taking all the framing sites. Where's the other framing sites? Yeah, well, let's just get a truck here so I can actually mark waypoints. Okay, first of all, she's going to drop off the medium log trailer, or the semi-trailer. How many hours did you play the game total? I think I've got about You've wasted 260 hours of my life on this game. I think I have about 800 hours. Last time I checked. Yeah. Death is only once, not twice. Don't be afraid. Go there. Okay. Not sure what that means. Did you pull that off of some, is that quote of the day from somewhere? Okay, let's go take this trailer home, get loaded up with the flatbed and for the wooden planks, the bed, and then also the medium log trailer. Yeah, something like that. And I still have so much to learn. This game is so deep. Even if you only have the base game, it's so deep. I absolutely recommend this. If you look at the price of MudRunner and compare it to the price of this game, you might get scared off. It's like 10 times the price of MudRunner. I mean, maybe infinite price. You can get MudRunner for free on some play passes and stuff. Or it's like $5. But the game easily has 100 times the content, so it's worth 10 times the price. If you buy the yearly passes, which I recommend, not necessarily any of the other DLC, but the yearly passes give you all the regions. Yeah, it's an unbelievable amount of content, and it's so deep. I play for 800 hours, and I don't know all the tricks, and when I started playing and only had like 200 hours in, like you, I was discovering things and telling the people that had 1,000 hours in the game and they hadn't discovered that trick yet. So yeah, everybody at every experience level can really enjoy themselves. Yeah, in just this playthrough, I have over 600 hours. 700 hours, I think, in this playthrough. So, just in the YouTube series. If you want to check all 800 hours, you can go to youtube.com/outrollcagetv. There's a whole section on my homepage for SnowRunner. All of them are listed in that section, and they're bingeable order. 800 equals 24. Divided by 24 equals 34 days. Yes, and I played it for 30 days straight without any sleep. I'm on a 34-day marathon here, folks. And I'm not going to stop playing until I get 1 million followers on Twitch. So I might be here for a while. No, I actually have, I play the game now for YouTube content. The playthrough, I play the game now for about 9 hours a week. I produce about 9 hours of YouTube content per week, most weeks. There are some exceptions. Okay, sell that. Recover that before I run into something. Put on. No, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to change. Cover it again. Ugh. Doesn't matter how many hours. I still hit the wrong buttons all the time. Okay, frame add-ons. I want the sideboard bed. Yeah, I might as well take the crane with me as well. I can still take that trailer with the crane, I believe. Now I can leave. Now I can leave. Now I can get 2 wooden planks. If I'm feeling it, I might overload 4 wooden planks. I still have to find a second source for wooden planks, so. Got the engine. get the medium log trailer. It's just called log trailer, I think. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. It's on the screen there, but I can actually type in chat !YouTube. That gives you a direct link to my YouTube channel. It's at Rollcage TV, but Twitch doesn't give you a link if you say at, so I have to put in the Unicode character for at, but that does give you a direct link. Why is my truck pink? Because it's a cool color. If you notice, the other truck has a blue splattered paint job. This one has a pink splatter paint job. So I have every color of the rainbow if you include this as red. I don't like red, so I prefer pink over red. That way I can tell them apart. I got two of the same model. Log trailer, and that's the medium log trailer, right? Because the small log trailer says small log. Make sure. Yes, Fulham S logging trailer. That's a short logging trailer. Okay. I want the original medium logging trailer. Is there a Fulham M? Log and short. Oh, there is a Fulham M logging trailer. Is that better than the original? No, I don't think so. That doesn't have a back to it. What would be the advantage of that? Why? What would be better than that? Why did they do that? A small flatbed used to transport medium-sized logs. Is it more stable? Because that other one wiggles around a lot. I'm gonna try it. I've never tried it. 16.5, and how much is the original? Not that I have to worry about money. I'm not looking at chat right now. Oh, that doesn't have a back either, and it's a little bit more top heavy. Yeah. I'll do this one. Yeah, I'm leaning forward. I can't see chat when I'm leaning forward. Okay. That's probably not a question you should ask in chat. In fact, I am going to let's see. I'm going to give you a little timeout. Hopefully that question won't come up on screen, but it probably has already come up on screen. Yeah, but I think that's kind of a rude question to ask. So, give you a little timeout. There, clear the chat window as well. Nothing personal, but it's a little rude. I mean, I you know, happen to have happened to not, but there's nothing wrong with it. So. I mean, you're free to stick around. It's only like a 20-second timeout or something like that. I use timeouts in order to try to delete chat before it shows up on YouTube, but I wasn't looking close enough, so it might show up on YouTube. Nothing personal. And the color pink has nothing to do with that. You know, nothing at all. Let's see. Okay, I could get wood framing from here. Then I could just go get the logs. Maybe I'll do that, since I'm going there anyway. Yeah, I'll get one wooden framing from here, because it'll be easy to get to. And then I can come straight up here. That seems to make more sense. I hope we're still cool, VX. Like I said, nothing personal. Okay, I will get wood from here, or wooden planks from here. Yeah, if the question did come up on YouTube, I won't blur it out or anything. But for future reference. Oh, I have to come up through here. Well, that's okay. I won't have the logs on me yet. Yeah, I have quite a delay between when you chat something and when it shows up on YouTube. So that, you know, if something seems inappropriate, I can delete the message before it comes out. I know you didn't mean it. I appreciate. That's why I only timed you out for 2 minutes. Was that 120 seconds? I thought it was less time than that. Yeah, I think by default it's like 20 minutes or something. So I made it short. Yeah, we're cool. No, don't feel bad. They're just certain things that, because this is an all ages channel and the content goes out on YouTube, you know, there's certain things that I don't necessarily want on your permanent record or my permanent record. Maybe I'll add a marker. Okay, I'll add a marker. I have had people say much worse things that I've had to either blur or delete, so don't worry about it, brother. All right. No, it's after. Is it that late? Really? Is it that dark yet? Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, YouTube is a lot pickier about things, so I try to be more careful on YouTube. And the chat does go onto the YouTube screen. All right, we will get the wooden planks. Here's the new plan. We'll get the wooden planks. This way, huh? We'll get the wooden planks. We'll go over to the next screen because you only get medium. I mean, you can only get permanent cargo here, and it's delivered on the other map anyway. That's right. We'll continue playing like nothing happened. No problem. Like I said, nothing personal. It's not meant as a chastisement or anything like that. Okay, let's go get these logs. Let's see. Nope, wrong thing to do. Wooden planks. Oh, and I get to watch the house get destroyed. Yeah, one of the best parts of the game. Then we go on the other map. We get the logs. I was planning on getting the logs. And this truck probably doesn't need to stop at the fuel station. My truck is too heavy. Do I take that as a personal insult? It's only heavy when I have junk in it. Yeah. It is a big truck. This is a Zik 612H Mastodon. It's a truck you pay for separately. This is, I mentioned at the top of the YouTube episode, it's a restricted blind 100% plus playthrough, and one of the restrictions is that it's what am I trying to say? One of the restrictions is the type of trucks I can use. I can only use trucks that are purchased separately that are not linked to any particular map. And this is the most OP truck in the game, I think. And so I actually have two of them, because you would normally have like one heavy hauler, a light hauler, and then a rescue vehicle. Well, there's no rescue vehicle that's going to rescue this truck except another one of these trucks. So I have two of them. And then my light hauler is I'm glad you appreciate my doing this. Then the light hauler is a Brigadier, GMC Brigadier. And then I have 3 Scout trucks in addition. All that is laid out in the YouTube description. I don't have access to it on Twitch, but yeah. If you want to join the YouTube, in the YouTube description of every video is a list of all the restrictions I have, and the fact that it's blind, I don't use any guides. And also have restrictions based on the fact that it's 100% plus. I have to take back all the trailers and sell. I have to use only temporary cargo if it's available, that kind of thing. So it takes me a while to get through. Even though I'm playing on quote-unquote easy mode, that is, I'm not playing on hard mode, it still takes a long time to get through every region. It's a multi-year playthrough. It's been over 2 years since I started the playthrough, and I'm only on the 6th region, to give you some idea. I'm hoping to get through this region in under 100 episodes, but we'll see. I had more contracts to do than I realized. I didn't realize I had a bunch of contracts that are exclusive to the first map yet. I might have to go back to the first map and do a bunch of those before I come back. But I kind of started on logging, so I'm going to keep logging here on this first map. Once I get here, I have to figure out the best way of getting to the logging site and then to the other site. I'll use the logging site that I already used, that I drained the medium logs. How old am I now? I am a senior citizen. I don't usually say my exact age, but yeah, I'm an old retired guy. I know I don't sound like it. I used to never look like it either, though I do have a 2-foot long dark ponytail, but grayish beard, mostly gray beard. And if you look at my hands, back of my hands, you can see that I've got old man skin. Okay, they don't need to go to the fuel station, probably. I might want to get the Brigadier here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to go to this log station first. Eventually, the log station will have nothing. And then I've got to drop off here. And I think that's pretty straightforward. Although getting up this gully might not be easy, but there doesn't seem to be any other viable path to get there. Is that a bridge or is that, no, that's just between 2 buildings, but I think I can do it. Yeah, old guy. Mom is calling me. You should go see you soon. Okay. Should go see you soon. Got it. All right. Hey, I don't know where you're from, but it's Father's Day, the day I'm streaming this, so You know, I don't know what your situation is either. I'm an old guy. I don't have a father. I'm also not a father. I had raised a couple stepkids, but not a father. Was never a father myself. So I don't think about those things. And somebody reminded me in I think the UK, Canada, US, it's Father's Day. Oh, you're in Iraq? Okay. I don't think they celebrate Father's Day there. Well, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, stop by again. You could check out the YouTube channel if you want, obviously. Stop by. I play SnowRunner Saturdays and Sundays about this time. So on Saturdays, I play a racing game before I play SnowRunner. How am I going to get from there to there? I guess through here. It's going to be a long haul. And then I've got to get another framing site. That one's used. That one. Yeah, I'm at 46 minutes. I'm going to basically get this mapped out. And maybe I'll have time to pick up the logs. Then I'll be taking another break. Yeah, this is tricky, but I can get up this way, it looks like. They don't make these contracts easier. If you look at the thing, they tell me I'm 88% of the way done. If you look at my progress thing, I have a feeling I'm not 88% of the way done. I've got more contracts than I thought I had. Fortunately, this is a big, heavy truck. No, delete that. In case you don't know, you can drag. You don't have to just add points at the end of a ribbon here. You can drag the ribbon around, and you can also delete points by using the same button, in my case the right trigger, that you add a point. But sometimes it doesn't delete right. You gotta spin it around to get it to delete right. Okay, now then, come through here. Is that the way there? Yeah, that's the way there. And I think I should have enough fuel to get all this done. And then I can get, there's a fuel station. Yeah, then I can try to get to the fuel station, or I'll just bring the Razvani. The Razvani can go through the other gateway pretty quickly, but it can't. These big trucks don't fit through. There's a really small gap you need to go through, and these big trucks don't fit through that gap. So, but the Hercules has plenty of fuel on him, just on his own. So I could actually bring the Razvani over onto this map just to be a fuel source in case anyone needs it. Okay. And he's 86% full, so let's see if we can at least pick up the logs. And how easy is this trailer to back up? Oh, this trailer is really easy to back up. Look at that. It doesn't have a, it has a stiff pivot on the trailer. So it's just about as easy to back up as a semi. Not quite, just about as easy to back up as a semi. The front, there are no front tires that have a free axle, so let's see if we can get these logs at least before I take my next break. I try to take a break between 50-55 minutes. Be to keep the YouTube episodes that length, and then take a break on Twitch during that time. That way I can avoid Twitch interrupting with ads. I'll run my own ads on Twitch, but I never let Twitch interrupt the stream with ads. I think that's incredibly rude. You ask the streamer a question and suddenly, I hate that camera change. You ask the streamer a question and suddenly you don't hear the answer because an ad pops up. So I only run ads. I have to run an ad every hour, but I only run a 30-second ad, and I do it only on my breaks. What people pay for for that convenience, though, you will have to watch an ad usually when you first join the stream. But I think that's preferable. Twitch keeps telling me, oh, you don't want to run ads when people join the stream, otherwise you can't grow your audience. The first thing they see when they go on your stream is an ad. And my response to that is, I don't care about growing my audience. This is a retirement project. I care about making the experience as pleasant as possible for the people who are engaged already. Anyway, that's just the way I would like it. Like I said, I'm an old man. I base my streams on watching a old-fashioned TV show where you didn't get ads in the middle of things. You only got ads during commercial breaks. Gotta have some fluid. Important to stay hydrated. Although as an old man, you gotta make sure you don't get overly hydrated. Otherwise, I wouldn't make it a whole hour. Between my breaks. Okay, 52 minutes. I should be able to pick the logs up. I play other games too. For those of you who don't know, if you're watching on YouTube, you probably know I play other games, because if you're subscribed and turn on notifications, which I would highly recommend, you might get notifications for some other games and get sick and tired of it. But I also stream Civilization 6 on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the evening, and release those during the week at 6 p.m. weekdays. And then I also stream some racing game on Saturdays. Saturday streams are half SnowRunner, half other racing game. I think I'm going down there next. Oh, I'm going down there next. Okay, let's drive around, come at it the other way. And also stream Dirt Rally once a month, and then release that weekly. Yeah, let's see how well I can back this thing up straight now. Oh, this way. Yes, this way. Okay. Now that way, and then this way, and then that way. There we go. Not bad at all. At least I can back it up straight. Alright. Now, we stop the engine. We load up the, there are no more long logs. We load up medium logs. It says 6 cargo, but 6 cargo is only... What? That was supposed to be a long log, short log trailer, medium log trailer, is it not? Is it a short log trailer? I came all this way for nothing? No! That's the wrong trailer. I gotta take it back now. Well, I'll drag this over to where I need to drop off the planks. And then I'll get another trailer. Well, that's a good place to end the episode. All right, folks. Yes, this is what happens. I'm on load truck, not trailer. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You saved me. Thank you, ML, for paying attention. Are you a mod? I don't have you marked as a mod. You want to be a mod? Or did you say you didn't want to be a mod? Anyway, all right. Crisis averted. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back, do a few more hours. If you're watching on YouTube, that'll be it for this YouTube episode. SnowRunner drops on my YouTube channel every day at noon U.S. Central Time, which is usually 1800 hours, 6 p.m. in the UK. Sometimes daylight savings time, summertime doesn't overlap, but most of the time it does. And that is your time. Your local times may vary. You can look up time in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, USA, or you can just subscribe, turn on notifications. All right, Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I will see you then.